This is the pre-operation inspection round from the cabin. We start with the air service unit. Tap open. Pressure, minimum 8 bar from the vehicle. Oil level. Then, intermediate tray oil level when vehicle is standing still. At the blower, check 2 oil levels, the complete inside of the blower cabinet for irregularities, the condition of the V-belt pressed down about 1 centimeter, and the pulley for a change of position on the shaft and visual damage. Check whether the emergency stops have been pulled out. Check clamps for technical condition and whether they're closed. The second air service unit. Oil level, tap open, 6 bar from vehicle. Hydraulic oil level. The clamps of the filter lid. Check the bursting disc if the orange pointer is in a position above 0. Check the bursting disc itself. Ensure the manhole has been fully closed. Prior to inspection of the drive shaft, the tank must be placed on safety supports. Open the drive box. Check the complete powertrain, including loosened bolts and space on cross connections. Connect the emergency reel. Pay attention to the plug's position. It will only fit in one way. Check whether the emergency stop switches are in the starting position. Reset the system. The LED extinguishes. The emergency system is ready for use. Disassemble the reel afterwards. Mount and press Reset button. Connect grounding check unit prior to starting work in relation to static electricity. If the grounding check LED is red, the grounding is not in order. If the LED's light green, the static electricity is discharged and checked constantly. If work has been completed, the grounding check unit can be switched off. Do take the relaxation time into account. End safety devices. Ensure the vehicle handbrake is on. Press down the clutch. Depending on the work, the selectable positions of the gear lever are determined. Switch on the blower. Select the appropriate gear for the work at hand. Carefully allow the clutch to come up. Open the suction connection. Connect the hose. Reset the system. Check all inspection LEDs. Select wet or dry. open the valve in the suction connection. Control the blower RPM based on machine instructions and the work at hand. Keep an eye on the blower temperature. Switch on suctioning. While working, also keep an eye on the delta P meter. It will show any contamination of the absolute filter. If the maximum level of the tank has been reached, the LED will indicate this. The machine will also automatically switch to neutral mode. It will then still be possible to suck empty the hose by means of post-suck reset. Once the hose is empty, close the suction valve. Switch the machine from suctioning back to neutral. Aerate the tank. Decrease the rotational speed of the blower. Disconnect the hose and close the connection. During suctioning, it's possible to control the temperature or filter bag contamination by means of filter cleaning. Switch it on and select a correct position for the timer. Green indicates suction time. Red indicates aeration time. Dry substance means aerate more often. Extra cooling is also possible by means of more air in the suction hose. Press down the clutch. Select the correct position of the gearbox. Press down the hydro PTO switch. Carefully allow the clutch to come up. In order to open or close the intermediate hatch from the outside, operate the lever on the hydro valve block. Ensure a clean seal. In order to open or close the filter lid clamps, operate the clamps released switch. Operate the lever and the clamps. These are operated with two hands. Check whether all clamps are open. Then you'll be able to open or close the filter lid. Open it fully in order to work safely. If necessary, check the string. Check the filters. The inside of the lid is the mirror of the filter bags. Close the lid and the clamps. In order to open or close the rear lid clamps, operate the clamps released switch. Here, operation should also take place with two hands. Check whether all clamps are open. State time, 10 seconds, in screen. Possible with a lever and button combination. Two-hand operation. Opening and closing the rear lid. Fully open the rear lid until it falls in the pin. Lower the rear lid again in a two-hand operation. Keep it in view for the benefit of safety. Then close the rear lid clamps again. Also, visually check whether the clamps are closed. Use the control valve for the bumper and stamps. Use two-hand operation for operating the bumper. Use two-hand operation for operating the stamps. For tipping, first check the conditions, including level position, and then operate the tipping valves. Clear the items used. Set the valve block to neutral. Open the tank aeration. Switch on the slide valve. Open and, if required, tip the slide valve. If necessary, use vibrators to make the product move. A selection can be made between different compartments. Close the slide valve. Switch off the slide valve. Close the tank aeration. Clutch down. Gear neutral. PTO off. Wait until white LED is off. Carefully allow clutch to come up. Check the suction bend and wear plate. Check the filter room. Check filter bags for condition and cleanliness in the filter room. Properly clean the sensors. When placing back, do take into account vertical position. Dot on sensor. Close all lids and connections. Decrease the rotational speed of the machine. Set switches and valves to neutral. Press down the clutch. Switch off the PTO switches. Set the gearbox to neutral. The inspection LED will turn off with a time delay. Allow the clutch to come up. Switch off ignition. Lubricate the moving parts. Lubricate in accordance with maintenance diagram. Remove excess grease.